season's here. Best time of year.
Know it. Am I ready? Friggin' move. No, actually, I'm not. Give me a second, boss. Oh, I'm ready. Anyways, hey, if you're watching now, you're checking us out in the Trouble Zone. Trouble? Love you, brother. Thanks for having us on. We are here doing a NFL sneak peek, and we've decided to start off with the NFC, and we've already done North, South, and the West, or North, South, West. We've already done that. Now, time
for the best part.
For our favorite, the NFC East, home of the reigning world champion, New York.
Big effing blue.
Football.
Giants.
Thank you.
Sorry, I got caught up. I love the big effing blue phrase, just because of the simple fact that when it comes to it, I mean, the team, yeah, we lost Jacobs, big whoopee friggin' new. I mean, a 6'3", 258 running back's not a bad thing to have, but when it comes down to it, pound for pound, Bradshaw is more of a power runner than that guy ever was.
Oh yeah, so, and we've got an exciting guy in Martin, that kid we got from Virginia Tech in the draft. This kid's an outstanding little runner. He's a speed freak and he can do it. And I have all the faith in the world of him being a perfect complement to my Bradshaw, even though their styles are kind of similar. But you got Victor Cruz with another year under his belt. He's going to be saucing all over the league. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. And don't forget about Hakeem Nicks, pound for pound, one of the toughest wide receivers in the game today. He can make catches nobody can believe. So the Giants easily ease in there at number 1, even though Dallas always gets a lot of preseason hype. The Philadelphia Eagles, I like the Eagles. All right, let me make that very clear. I'm a Giants fan, and it's kind of like Yankees, Red Sox is like with Dallas. So the Eagles, even though we're bitter rivals, I kind of take it a little easy on them because they do have a very talented team.
Yes, they do.
And unlike other teams, they did like the Giants often do. They signed their key guys, McCoy and Deshaun Jackson. They kept them in-house, and they further built upon a very talented team that just happened to have an off year last year. So if anybody's going to challenge the Giants this year, it's going to be the Eagles.
Yeah, absolutely. There's no doubt about it, because when it comes down to it, the Cowboys, I don't even want to hear that name. So it's just flush, line, and sinker, all right? Just flush the freaking toilet out. And then when you come to the Redskins, I don't know what to really say. What did they do? They got RG3 and... is that really it? I mean, I don't know.
The Redskins invested a lot in their future to get RG3, so I'm going to say flat out, congratulations. Hopefully it works. The problem is now,
it does work out,
the other guy that you drafted in the 3rd round, Kirk Cousins or whatever it is actually outplaying RG3. Now, granted, it's against second-string defenses in a preseason game, but there's already a little bit of controversy brewing there. They don't really have a running game. Ryan Terrain, Roy Helu. Terrain ain't even on the team this year. It's Roy Helu and Tim Hightower. So, I mean, there's your running back options. Wow. Your top receiver is Santana Moss. Come on. I know they brought in Austin Collie and some guys for them to toy around with, but really, I mean, really, folks, Washington doesn't have a chance. They got the pieces, and they're building.
But right now, I don't really see much coming from them.
I see
definitely bottom of the NFC East this year.
They're definitely the bottom. The Cowboys next, because the Cowboys, you haven't done it in 4 or 5 years. All right, you haven't even come close.
Your boy Romo just ain't meant for it.
And they didn't even get better.
No,
you didn't do anything.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Des Bryant is a decent player. He is one of them fire starters. He can pull some playmakers.
I like Des Bryant, but the one player I respect on that Cowboys team, the heart and soul of Jason Witten, he's got to sit still because he just ruptured his spleen a couple weeks ago. That's a big deal. That's a serious injury. That's a life-threatening injury. Guys haven't been the same. Chris Sims had his spleen ruptured. Where's Chris Sims? No, he wasn't the same caliber player as a Jason Witten, but Witten is the heart and soul. I hate to go back to the Yankees, Red Sox, but we are still in baseball season. But I look at Witten kind of like I look at Pedroia. Scrappy little dude that gets the job done. I can respect that. I hate your team's guts, and I hope your plane, crashes into the Andes. No offense, I'm sorry. But plain and simple, Witten is a good dude. And, you got to question how big an impact him being out of there. So then you got 2 of the Eagles, and number 1, the Giants. Giants.
Just remember one thing. Are you down with JPP?
You down with JPP? That you know me.
Down with JPP.
Kiwanaku. Osiyu Minyora. We got
Prince Akamara.
Prince Waka Waka Mara.
I want to know, are you the man or are you a f***ing piece of shit? No good mother. F*** Jack. No good mother. Go f*** yourself.
Hurry up, I got a hot shit in the chamber.